What's up, everyone? It's your boy NR2003 aka Nathan Stapleton here, and welcome everyone to Michigan International Freeway here in Brooklyn, Michigan. And we are here later on today for race number 10 on the season and for the Ally corner. But before we get to that point, we have Uncharted qualifying around this 2-mile racetrack, the second and final 2-mile racetrack of season number 4. The last 2-mile track that we were at was all the way back at race 2. And that was won by Wyatt Rocket. Of course, the last amount was a wild one at Chicagoland Speedway for the McDonald's 400, and we saw 5 flips in that one race. And something about the season where we've had a lot of flips, and something about Chicagoland always being crazy, and having 5 flips in one race definitely made the claim of Chicagoland being one of the craziest mile halves on the schedule. But continuing this 2-mile to a mile and a half stretch is Michigan, and this is the first day race in a while because we went to Darlington, we went to Charlotte for 600, and then the All-Star race at Eldora and Chicago, and all of them were at night. This is kind of a break in the night racing theme, and then we have 2 straight races at Texas and Martinsville. That's gonna be night races, and no one knows what's gonna happen there. Cause Texas brand new Texas, and then of course Martinsville, we've never been there before. But before we get to those 2 races, is Michigan, track that we've been here multiple times in the JBL Cup Series, and has always given us great shows here, and have to see what these next-gen cars can do. Michigan is very interesting because that middle lane where you see these guys running, that's where you want to be. There's not really a high side, because if you get in the gray stuff, we're just going to wash up the racetrack. And with the repave a long time ago, we've always used this version and the 2019 version, but now no more PJ1 on it. But like ever since they repaved this track many years ago, that middle lane just really want to be the inside. It's not really, it doesn't really work. It can sometimes work, but it's really difficult. So it's mostly the middle lane, and have to see how that all plays out. And because it's a 2-mile track, you can imagine drafting is going to be a major factor in this one here under qualifying, and especially in the race. And I feel like the top side, if you get freight trained on the bottom, everyone's just gonna go past you on the top side due to the fact that everyone just drafts off of each other. Very important. And speaking of the draft, the wheel jumps up to the top, was the top, and now the 79 of AJ crashed up to the top of 36.492 in that number 79 machine. And we have to see of what else happens here. AJ crashed drafting off of the 55 of Clark Deshawn of the 3rd. And then we got Eric Drew and Dylan Ton drafting off of each other. And Ton's trying to catch up with Lance Smith Jr., who's made it in the most races this season by far. I think 6 or 7 up to this point. And right now is AJ Crash, Eric Drew, Dylan Ton, and Ronald Kennington. And you saw right there, sometimes these guys, they ride right on the edge of the groove here. It's not like the bottom feeder type racetrack. They run right in the middle of the racetrack, and they run as close to the edge of the groove as they can. And sometimes they step out of that groove ever so slightly, and that ends up making them go up the racetrack, and that can ruin their time and lose time. Then Ton, he just did his best lap up the session, 36.547, and Clark Deshawn the 3rd is now in the top 4, and he's drafting off of AJ Crashes, as close as that we've really seen all session long, and not a bad idea because AJ Crashes is the fastest guy in town, and he went faster because of this 36.3. It's still AJ Crash, Ton, Clark Deshawn the 3rd, and Eric Drew in the number 91. And then my things just changed. Lance Smith Jr. just went up to 3rd, and now 4th, the 55 going faster. So now Lance Smith Jr., he's been able to get caught by Darian Kahn, and now these two are going to go faster. Ronald Kennington is all by himself. I don't think he's going to make it. Will Pish, he's all by himself. I don't think he's going to make it. BB West is all by himself. I don't think he's going to make it. Same with Trans Green. So really the two car tandems of AJ Crash and Clark Bajan III, and then Daniel Kahn and Lance Smith Jr. Those 4 are currently in. And for he is on pit road, along with Toy Gossett. And I think if either one of them want to make it, then they have to work together. Or it might have to just like time that exit a pit road just right, so he can either work with one of these guys on the racetrack, or maybe with one of these 2 car groups. But now I feel like the tires are falling off a little bit, and for these guys that are still out there on the racetrack, I don't think they're gonna gain too much more time. But still, AJ Crash, Darian Kahn, Clubbajon III, and Lance Smith Jr. And I see a attempted pass by Darian Kahn right here to the inside of Lance Smith Jr. That's what you might have to do. Try to force the way to the inside of someone, and then have to send it in 1 and 2. There's not a lot of options to make passes, but Daniel Kahn just made it look like that. So it is possible to pass, but it might be a little bit difficult to make that pass work on the inside lane. It drew his back out on the racetrack, but he has no help. Ronald Kennington's all the way back here, and then Will Fish is all the way up here, so it drew, I think, wanted to get back out there with a drafting partner, but I don't think that's going to be the case for him. And Lance Smith Jr. trying to make the pass back on Daniel Kahn, but not going to make it work on the 62. Now, here we go. Let's get interesting. Toy Goss is going to do what Eric Drew tried doing, and she's actually going to have her teammate Club Sean III and AJ Crash to draft off of. So if Toy Gossett can get a fast enough time, then she could bump out Lance Smith Jr. in the number 33. Top 4 advancing right now, 79, 62, 55, 33. This is going to be a 3-car group, but we have to see how fast Toy Gossett can do leading this pack. About a minute and a half plus a couple of resets left. Toy Gossett went fastest, did a fast lap, but 36.616 jumped up to 6th place, but still needs a 10th and a half to bump out the 33 of Lance Smith Jr. And honestly, I don't know how much drafting up she's really gonna get, because she's on first tires and she's actually pulling away from AJ Crash and Club Bajan III. And AJ Crash looks like he's gonna come down pit road, and he is. So Toy Gossett might not have gotten the help that she wanted. Went faster again, 36.520, but that is still about 31,000 slower than Lance Smith Jr. And Lance Smith Jr. is on pit road. Everyone's it's by themselves, so no one's gonna have major help. Toy Gossett is catching up with Darian Kahn, who's on older tires, but I don't know if she will catch up with him in time for her to get the draft off of the 62 machine. Can she go faster again? Third lap. No, she goes slower. 36.661. Lance Armstrong going to Lance Armstrong's back out there knowing that he's on the bubble and that he might be able to get dropped off of the 55 if he hurries and on fresh tires, but I know there's not going to be too many more clock resets left, and it might be it. Does not go faster yet again for Troy Gossett. And at any time it will be it. 30 more seconds, so maybe Troy Gossett can get one more lap in, and maybe Lance Armstrong can get one lap in just as a precautionary measure. I think this would do it though, so last shot for Troy Gossett. Can she get to the line in time? Yes, she will. It's not going to be enough though. So to fall off there after the second lap, and it will be AJ Crash, Daniel Ton, Kurt Busch the third, and once again Lance Armstrong. I think this must be a 7th or 8th race that's made all season, I think. And Lance Armstrong once again makes it into a JBL Cup Series event. And unfortunately for Gossett, Drew, Parrish, Kennington, Rez, and Green, they will all have to wait until Texas Motor Speedway next time out to try to make it into a JBL Cup Series race. So until then, until later on today for race number 10 on the season and for the Ally 400 here at Michigan, I will see you guys then. Bye.